We basically are what we call an interactive agency, and what that means is that today, for those of you that are interested in business, you probably are thinking about how does the internet and business mesh? Well, basically what we try to do as marketers is we look at the marketing model today. Traditional marketing, as we know, and for some of you that don't know about marketing, marketing is basically going out there and getting business for your business. So a marketer goes out and they look at target audience, they look at the overall geographic and demographics, etc., and then they say, these are the greatest target market, these are our customers, so we're going to go out and we're going to give our message to the customers. The internet has changed that. In the last couple of years, marketing has changed. Marketing now is more related to the people. In other words, the people are giving the messages out in the social media, and basically the old marketing message is really intrusive. In other words, the message is not really clean and clear. You have to be part of the community, and we don't like advertising today. So the advertising and media has really changed forever. It's never going to go back to the old-fashioned TV, and radio just talking at you. It's more interactive. So the thing I thought I'd share with you today is the components of internet marketing, because many of you may know of different pieces of this, but maybe not see how it's all integrated. And our philosophy in advanced media is we look at everything as an integrated approach, and how that one thing all the way over there is going to influence something that you're doing here. So let me just start by saying that if I look at the components of email marketing, I'm going to start with the website over here. Most people think of the website as just a website. Basically, we look at the website as where you start. That is what we call your conversion tool. Now, that may be a word that you haven't heard, but conversion is when a person goes to that site that they become either a client or they're going to buy what you have. We look at the web as three types of websites. There's a promotional website, which might be for a company for branding. It might be informational. But basically, it's what we call a lead generator. In other words, your website generates leads. On the internet, you have traffic. You can almost think about it as a information highway. That's used a lot, and you can sort of think of those beams going back and forth. A marketer like us, what our task is to stop that traffic. Have a big sign. How are you going to get them? Say, stop here, come into my store, come into my website, and do what I want you to do, which means fill out a form, call us, somehow get that lead. So a promotional website is we stop the traffic for you, and we invite you into our website, and we invite you to do something that we want you to do. The second type of website is what we call e-commerce. You're selling a product online, your store, your brand. You invite them into your store, and you want to pull them through the store so they buy your brand. Now, we have found with a lot of research that a lot of e-commerce websites are really there to help you select that brand, even if you're not going to buy at the store. There's a lot of evidence, and one of the things about internet marketing versus offline traditional marketing is the data collection that we can get. We work on a research data component with analytics. So everything we do on the internet is measured, and we can forecast a lot before we even build something. We can actually forecast what that market is looking like. So there's a lot about data and analytics that's not even up here that's important to start with before you even build a website. So let's say you're e-commerce. You want somebody to buy something, but they may go onto the site just to sort of find out information about the product, and then they may go to Best Buy and buy it there. But your site still is an assist to the sale if you're looking at the marketing. So it's still important to have a good e-commerce website with good information, because the information may influence the person to actually buy that product from you, even if it's not online. So our premise is always, how do we get that client to buy or to use our client's store or brand or whatever? The third type of website, and you guys are probably very familiar with that, is the information architecture website, like a university. If I'm a parent and I want to find out how much the tuition is, and if I can't find it on the site, I'm terribly frustrated. So the third type of website is what we see as information architecture. So we're looking at the structural formation of that site. And what we're looking at particularly is how can we build that site so that you're one click away from any information that you really need. Also, search functions within a website are very important, internal searches. They're really important for two reasons. One is they help a person to get to whatever they need faster because they don't need, it goes beyond navigation. But the second thing is that on websites, again, we work on data. Every time someone puts a inquiry or a query into a search box, that can be held into a database so that then you can see what are people looking for. Do you have it? Product search, for example, if someone's looking for a product that you continually don't have, you might want to consider carrying that product. If it's a university and people are looking for something that they're consistently looking for, maybe you want more information on that particular topic. So what I'm saying, the statistics on a website can be very, very valuable for future decisions on what you have to do as a school or as a company or even branding promotional. So that's the website and that's your conversion tool. So there's an awful lot that you have to think about. And I said that there's even one step before this that we look at is a marketing analysis. Who are your competitors? What are they doing on the web? What kind of presence do they have? How much are they spending on advertising? All that data is available if you know how to use the tools out there to find it. Okay, so let's look at the website is your first thing, and then we talk about landing page development. Many of you probably have heard about landing pages. Landing pages have become very important because there are two things you need, we believe, if you really want to market on the internet. The website and search engine marketing. Search engine marketing, basically it's an integrated approach. If you do one without the other, you're really not using the internet effectively. So the very first thing we recommend is search. Why? Because if someone is looking for what you have and you're not being found, shame on you. Because you're losing an opportunity of somebody, as I say, with that big stop sign coming to your door. They're not coming to your door because they don't know you're out there. They don't know you exist. So we couple building a good website with good landing pages with search. And as I said, search is huge. Because there are two types of search engines that are operating on one search result page. Here's a nice little mnemonic for you. SERP, S-E-R-P, and that's search engine result page. And if you read a lot about internet marketing, you'll see a lot of people talk about SERPs, and that's the search engine result page. Basically, on a search engine result page, you see two types of listings. You see organic, or what we call algorithm listings, and you see paid search listings, which is what we call pay-per-click. And that means that the word in that search result page is basically an auction-based system where people are bidding for that term in the search result page. Organic listings have a complete different engine that works. So that is really done by spiders. There are different kinds of scores, like quality scores. For both of these, there are quality scores, which is, again, tied to landing page development. So if you don't understand landing pages, then you may be missing a really vital piece of why your search engine stuff doesn't work. Now, today, with the algorithm, if you look at a search engine page, basically the backwards L, if you look at the search results, the top listings and the side listings, those are all paid listings. In Google, it's called Google AdWords. The three major engines that work off of this is Google, MSN, and Yahoo. Yahoo having the second share, MSN having a smaller share, but really not even comparative to Google's very large share right now. So Google has the largest share of search results in any of the three engines.